welcome back to the channel. You guys, welcome back. So we got the TFL mini Zonda on the block. Today we're going to be doing a flex cable upgrade on the yellow Zonda. This is one of my viewers getting it ready, trying to get it out to him. Okay, this boat here has basically been ironcladded. It's pretty much ready to ship out. I've reinforced the tips, the tunnel with fiberglass and epoxy. Okay, I poured the tip with pour foam. It's about right here, got about 40 grams, I would say about 30 grams of pour foam in it. 40, started off with 40, and then, you know, the method I used, we didn't get the full 40, which the method I will show you, it was actually pretty good. I'll show you later on in the video. So this boat comes with a 2-piece drive, a flex cable with a square end, and then a stub shaft with a square end. You have to basically remove the barrel here every time you grease and maintain the boat. So I think the best way to go is a solid flex cable, 4mm stub to 4mm flex. You don't have to change anything on the boat. Basically cut the cables to size, cut your drive dog slit and slide it in. Right, pretty simple. We have 2 sets here, one a main set and a backup. So while I'm getting all that ready, I will insert a couple clips of the reinforced tip, and then I will insert a clip of me pouring the foam. That worked really good, boys. I put it here, I put a line of it here, and I put a line of it here. About 40 grams. You want to keep it standing up, you know. Yeah, it looks like it stopped about right here, which is good for our batteries, you know. Oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. Okay, this roll of microfiber cloth has been awesome. I picked it up at Ross. It's microfiber towels in a roll. I got 45 towels for $9, right? And they have been great. I use them drying off my boats, use them cleaning up my boats, like situations like this, which I didn't get anything on here. I'm just making sure my grubby hands didn't transfer anything, because this ain't my boat. I'm going to do my boat the same identical way. This was my guinea pig, huh? Mino, I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, brother. That worked so good. So basically, this was a piece of line. It's a piece of water line for a refrigerator. Yeah, whenever I put my refrigerator in the house, I had this this extra line. It's almost like a damn PTFE line, right? And that's what I used. I roughed up around this so that my silicone line didn't come off, and I zip tied it onto here, because once you got to work so fast. Once this is in there, it becomes kind of like pressurized, right? And it's going to want to come out. So have everything ready, so you mix it up, put it on, and drop it in the boat, and go exactly where you want to go with it, you know. Oh, I can't wait for it to cure out. It really stiffened it up. Yeah, man. So this, you don't use, do not use spray foam for this. Do not use spray foam. It will not work the way this right here has worked. Spray foam, it expands after it's expanded. This stuff here, once it's expanded, it don't expand anymore, you know. That's it. It's done. It's not going anymore, right? The inside's not going to expand anymore. Okay, so I got you a little shot of it here. I'm about to cut some of that out because it actually came up a little higher than I wanted it to. I went ahead and broke these loose just to save a little time. I used this special wrench that I made, okay? And then a 12mm wrench to loosen this nut right here up. And then you basically pull this out. Okay, then you have your square end flex cable, and then this guy right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this loose real quick. No Loctite on it. Teflon drive dog. Then your shaft should come out. Very little grease and oil from TFL. The other side's greased, and then Mino was like, "Oh well, let's get this," and I was like, "Okay." So I didn't grease this side. No point. So basically, now we can put this back on, right? Oh yeah, let's get ahead and get that out. A 9mm wrench is what you need. 9mm and or a 3/8. 9mm on the motor side. Both sides, really. Pull that cable out. Now we can go ahead and put this back on. Actually, let's check this. Yeah, see, this one come matching. See the Teflon? They're matching in length. Mine were not, which it's not that big of a deal. Oh, this one needs to be glued in. Yeah, that one needs to be glued in. Alright, basically just kind of clean it up with some with a rag. And I usually glue mine in with silicone. Don't put a whole lot on it, just a little bit. Just enough to kind of keep it in place. Because you may need to change this out later on. And work fast, because once this stuff kind of gets tacky, it's hard to get it in this stuff too. Okay, I got it in there. Got it lightly glued into place. Let's match it up on both sides here. So I went ahead and put this one back on. Forgot to hit play on the camera. And we'll get this one back. Just a little wiggle. And that, just make sure that black seal right there, see to the right. Then you get this little nut started. Do not cross thread it, because you cannot find this as a replacement part. You have to buy a whole new stinger just for this little nut. So get it finger tight, no Loctite, don't need it. And then 12mm spanner here, and just tighten it, lightly tighten it, and you should have full adjustability on your drives. Okay, so I found running my red one that about 0.1 neutral or 0.1, 0.2 degree down is good. So we'll just kind of set that up. So when we put our flex cable in, it'll be about where it's going to be tuned at. Okay. Drive. You want to make sure you get them in the right side. So this is the counterclockwise one. And this is the clockwise. So actually, let's see. Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. That's outward spinning. Yeah, okay. Make sure they're counter rotating. Stock cable 3.9, 3.7. Let's see what these are. 4 exactly. 3.9, 3.8. I'm gonna mark it here where the drive dog goes. Leave a little slit, little room for the Teflon. We'll leave a little gap. I want to see if these are actually the same size, same length. Both sides are actually identical in length, so that's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good thing. Okay, so now we can actually cut this. I'm just gonna mark this because I have more cables to do. Just so you know, mine is 8 and 1/8. Actually, 8 and 1/8 here. 8 and 1/8. Yeah, both cables are exactly the same length. That's good. So now we need to go ahead and figure out where we're going to put the drive dog, right? Yeah, let me get some props. I've got my drive dog on. I've got a big ABC 3/16 bore shimmed, right? And I'm making sure he's going to have enough room to put his nut on. Also got an upgraded 3/16 38. I think this is a 14, but I want to say it's a 16 pitch, 1.6. So got plenty of room for nut there. And the stock prop is going to work out as well. Okay, we'll mark this. We'll mark it back here. Okay, and then we'll move this forward. And we're going to guess about where the grub screw is going to be. Okay. Now we'll pull the grub screw off. Double check. It's on my line. I can see my dot. Okay, so we're going to cut the drive dog slit. All that. Okay, so I used my Dremel just to get it started. Okay, got all my little flat spots started. Now I'm going to finish it off with a file. Looks good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna actually use the drive dogs that come on the boat for one set, and then the other set can be put together with the included hardware, right? So we're just gonna kind of cinch this down. Always push your drive dog, like if you're looking at the cable like this, push it back, push it down on your flat spot. Okay, so it looks good with these props. Let's see if we got enough for the ABC prop, and we do. Okay, just wanted to make sure you could run an ABC, and then the stock prop's gonna need a little shim. Okay, but I wanted to make sure you had enough room for your ABC props to get a nut on, you know. Got the drive dogs blue Loctited on. Okay, the grub screw is flush with the drive dog. Got grease on the cable, a little bit of oil. Okay, we'll wipe this off before it goes into the coupler. Okay, got the ends of the cable soldered. Oh, where are the other ones at? Here's the other two. I got the drive dogs Loctited on these as well. Soldered there. Okay. It's actually a I used the silver solder on these. It's got a little bit of regular solder in it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna... I actually had to change out drives because this isn't my boat, and it came with a scarred up drive barrel, so I changed it out for him. I took the scarred up barrel, you know. So let me actually put this back on my boat. I'm about to do the same thing to mine. Okay, so I just sent the yellow one off, and I wanted to finish the video up with my boat. Okay, so I just put a new livery on it, snap on, looks pretty good. I painted a windshield on. I just taped off the windshield that I wanted, and I just used some black spray paint, a little bit of flake, and cleared it. Looks pretty good. Okay. This boat, it's been done the same as the yellow boat. I basically reinforced the tunnel of the tips with epoxy fiberglass, just like I did the yellow one. I poured foam in. Do not use canned foam, spray foam. Do not. It's expanding foam, and it will blow the seams. It will blow your boat apart. It will. Use the pour foam like I did. I mean, you can put it in your boat however you want, but pour foam only, not expanding canned foam, because it keeps expanding. Okay, this is what I used. I picked up some more. I figured I would show you guys. It's an easy squeeze writer's bottle. Okay, so we had it full of pour foam with that tube on there, and I was able to squeeze it all into my boat. Well, both boats, right? Half pour foam, half included foam that I just cut short, and I basically stopped it right here. That's about as far as my batteries go up, so I can use jam foam to keep my batteries in place, right? This is the optical camera that I use to film or to see into the front of this boat, or both boats, whenever I reinforce the tips. This optical camera, it's like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, works really good. Okay. Now I do want to point this out. My flex cables were about a 1/4 inch longer than the yellow boat flex cable. So this is my mark, 8 1/4, and then the yellow boat was 8. and like an eighth. So it's almost a quarter-inch difference. So don't go off my measurement. Measure your cables out, okay? I soldered, well, you guys see me. I soldered all 6 sets of cables, 2 for my boat and 4 for the yellow one. That just prevents the ends from unraveling. So the other day I was actually out, well, before I put these in, and I had the stock flex cable slipping in the collet. You guys can actually see the color change. See that color on that collet? See how this one's got more silver color? So I could tell this coupler got hot, right? Got real hot. I was actually smoking. I noticed it, and I brought my boat back, and it was just got real hot. So I'm almost wanting to switch over to a coupler, and I know how you guys feel about couplers, and I don't particularly like them. These right here, it's a 3.17 to 4, that gold one right there. But they do have their applications. Like you can, well, the main reason I want to switch to a coupler over to collet is, well, I have these right now, and I'll probably end up getting another set of collets in the future. But with this boat, it's very tight, trying to get your wrenches in here, and I was tightening down on this collet right here, and it slipped and it messed up my boat here, right? So with a coupler, that won't happen. Okay, you basically just go heavy with the Loctite when you put your cable in, and the grub screw, go heavy, and you just use a hex to tighten it down with, right? I'll typically put a little flat spot on my cable if I use these. That will help retain it, right? But I'm thinking about going to this. You don't have to. That's just me, right? That's just me and what I'm going to do. Like those work really good on my Animal Twin. You know, if you do it right, use Loctite every time, you shouldn't lose a cable. You shouldn't have to worry about the cable spinning in the collet and messing up your boat, right? So that's just what I'm going to do. The cables turned out great. They sound good. I actually picked up 3 miles per hour, 4 miles per hour, just by switching cables in the park pond, right? I was getting 66, 67, 66 with the stock cables. I put the new upgraded cable in. I got 70 right off the bat. The solid cable has less rotational mass. It also has less friction, right? So you actually get a faster running boat when you go to solid flex cable. Okay, just got a message from RC Boat Bitz. RC Boat Bitz, you'll have plenty of the fiberglass mini Zondas available the first week of May, like second week of May. Mid-May, he'll have a couple carbon fiber mini Zondas available. Mid-May 2025. So they'll be ready in basically a week or two, right? He just messaged me that, so I just wanted to pass that information on to you. Other than that, that's it. We did the cables, reinforced, poured foam, put the extra large Y fitting in. Cool. Temps have been great. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.